Hello and welcome to my channel Being You Now. Thank you so much for being with me here today. Today I'm doing a reading for the Aries collective, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. So this is a general reading. If the reading doesn't resonate, please head to the videos tab. There might be another reading that is more suitable for your situation and circumstance. Please place the gender roles and energy where they belong. Now, if you are an OG, welcome back to my channel. So wonderful to have you here, and I'm so grateful for all your likes, subscribes, comments, love, donations, bookings for personal reads, and oh my goodness, all the things. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Without you, this channel would not be here. I would not be delivering these daily readings for you. Truly. If you're new, welcome. I do Aries readings daily. If a reading doesn't resonate, as I said, check out the videos tab. I also do one card pulls, which is in the short section of my channel. And there's always something fun and fabulous happening in the communities tab. So do come and hang out with us. Hit that notification bell if you haven't already. Now today's reading is going to be very different style reading. I have been in meditation, prayer, and doing ceremonies all morning. It's still morning for me, and we're still in Lionsgate portal. So I'm pre-recording this, and we are still in this real high vibe, potent energy. And in my meditation today, and even this morning before I woke up, Spirit has been downloading this reading that it needs to happen and unfold in this way. These decks don't make sense that I'm going to be using for this reading, but I'm going to go with the guidance that Spirit has led me with, because I know that there is a deep, profound message for somebody that somebody needs to hear. Now, I will say this is the first deck I'm going to be working with. Now, the reason why this is also a different style of reading is because there's a lot of big readings areas that are coming through for you. You know, we've had the 8-8 Lionsgate portal. We had the full moon in Aquarius. We're having the new moon coming up in Leo this week. We're coming into mid-month, like halfway through August. We're soon hitting Mercury retrograde. Venus is in retrograde. I mean, there's so much going on. So I can see why Spirit has led me to work with this deck. So 3 cards, Spirit, for the Aries collective. What's the energy for Aries for the rest of August, pretty much? What does Aries need to know? What is the energy for Aries, please? 3 cards. Ooh, there's 4. Let me see how many there are. Okay, I'm going to roll with this because these all wanted to come out. These were pre-shuffled, just so you know. And I will be clarifying this with the traditional tarot. So for this, some of my readings are very unconventional, let's just say. So they're not just strict tarot readings. It's a combination of things, and it's all led by Spirit. But the messages, I find that the messages are so profound and deep in most cases that they literally blow my mind. So let's see, what's your first card? And I'm going to be clarifying with the traditional tarot. So the other thing I want to say, if you're new to my world, stay till the end, because the readings will make sense. It will all come together if you haven't been in my world before. Oh my goodness, this truth card has popped up. So with this truth card, what I'm picking up is that there has been some truths that have been revealed to you, Aries. I feel like some of you literally are looking at yourself, your reflection in the mirror, and almost inquiring and asking yourself, is it the same version of me that I remember? And I also feel like as you are asking these questions to yourself, looking in the mirror, because look, her eye is there and she's looking at her reflection. And as she's looking at her reflection, I feel like you are looking at yourself in the mirror when I see this card, that you are looking for truths. What truths have been revealed to you? So this message is very deep. It's coming in twofold. One message I'm getting strongly, I will be clarifying with traditional tarot to give you more insight about what this truth is in relation to. But for some of you, and this could be a very small group, I feel like sudden revelations and truths have come up for you within yourself. So people, places, things, and even a way of life and living no longer resonates for you. What used to be a truth at a point in time is no longer your current truth and your current reality. And you're looking at yourself in the mirror, and it's almost like I see somebody undressing, in the sense that you're removing all the excess is the best way to describe this image that I'm getting, that you're removing all these excess accessories, stuff that you had with your outfit, and you just, it's almost like a simplification and purification. And it's actually a simplification and purification of your soul. And this truth is taking you back to your core truth, is what I'm picking up for somebody here. It's almost like she has a sword. I don't know if you can see it. She's carrying a sword in this hand. It's almost like you've cut ties and you've become very brutal with, brutal in the sense, not in a aggressive manner, but at the same time aggressive manner. More assertive probably is the right word to use. You've become assertive about what people, places, and things have space in your life, and what else needs, everything else just needs to be literally cut off, because it no longer resonates with the version of you that you are today, as opposed to a version of you that you were at some point in time. So I'm going to clarify each of these cards with tarot, so stay till the end. The second card, oh my goodness, what is going on, Aries? Look at these two cards. And I can tell you, even though this is a new deck, I have been using this for my private readings every single day, and it is very well shuffled. So trust. With this Bimbi, I just want to say, it just reminds me of that. There is so much gentleness. There is so much gentleness and love in this card. My eyes cannot come off the wings and what I see as the star. This is such a beautiful, this reminds me a little bit of Christmas, but it just reminds me of this huge transformation. So a lot of you are going through a huge transformation, and we've seen this storyline coming up in your various different styles of readings that we've been doing. If you have been on my channel, go check out some of your readings from the past couple of weeks. They have literally been so powerful, potent, and mind-blowing. So this trust card here is about you trusting in yourself and also the divine, because that's what I see with this star shining above you. You trusting yourself and the divine, that this transformation, because a butterfly goes through an entire cycle of phase before a butterfly gets wings and becomes a colorful, beautiful butterfly that we all see. So this is saying, trust the process, trust the guidance, trust the divine downloads you're getting at this point in time, because they're highly potent. They're really, really powerful. And I will also look at the book, share some deeper meanings from the book as well, because this book goes back to ancient wisdom. And this is why I like to share that, because sometimes a word or a single message can make a big difference to how you accept that message. Then we have faith. Oh my goodness. Like, I think this pretty much sums up the reading. Trust and faith. Like, seriously, it's like, have faith. Trust and faith is to me confirming the trust card. And it's interesting that these four wanted to make an appearance and they just came out so strongly. So with the faith card, it's, I don't know if you can see, there is just a little bit of purple. I know that this, because it's like a vintage deck, there's a bit of purple. So it's to me, purple is a symbol of spirituality. It's a symbol of, spirituality, prayer, royalty, and the higher purpose and divine. And purple is also, when you think about the third eye or the crown chakra, we are always looking at this whole or deep blue, however you want to call it. So it's like trust and universe that is bringing all this knowledge and giving you the comfort that you need at this moment in time. So wow, this is like so powerful, so powerful. It is literally blowing my mind. What's the final card? Oh, okay, so this is not actually a card. So I asked for 3 cards and we got 3 cards. That was just the publisher from the book. So yeah, I need to put that away. Okay, so what a powerful message. We've got truth, trust, faith. So I'm going to go in order and clarify each one for you, and also first go through what this means from the book, if there's anything extra. So here it says truth, This card shows a mirror image of a warrior woman meeting her own reflection. With words drawn, it seems conflict may be near, but the all-seeing eye of truth presides, serving as a poignant reminder that what is done to another is ultimately done to self. The double-edged sword, capable of separation and liberation, symbolizes dual powers of nature, such as life, death, and victory, defeat. Like a sword, truth is a sharp instrument worthy of greatest respect, depending on how they are welded. Both have the ability to destroy or to heal. Only the maturity and wisdom of the user determines the outcome. In tarot, the suit of swords represents navigation of thought and the unseen realm of the mind. But when it comes to the application of truth, the unruly mind cleverly justifies all manner of things and distracts us away from our alignment to love. Fear poses many challenges along the path to discovery, the liberation of truth. Reaction of others, guilt and insecurity distract and rob us of the opportunity to clearly identify the truth of the matter. The presence of this powerful card is a call for authentic freedom. Bravely face your fears, step into the light of love, and examine the essence of the situation rather than facing facts. Perhaps you have been in a state of avoidance. If this is the case, it could be a reminder to sort the wheat from the chaff so that you can clearly see more beyond the gravitational pull of the old problems. Seeking the truth is a worthy quest on all levels and can provide significant opportunity for liberation and growth. See where this card falls within the spread. Okay, so I like this. We've got truth. So trust the truth and have faith is what I'm picking up. Wow. The truth has been revealed. Trust the truth that has been revealed. Have faith and keep going is what I'm picking up. But let's clarify with the tarot. So let's clarify this truth card. What does Aries need to know about this truth card? These three want to pop out. So the first card is the Four of Swords. This is no coincidence. We know that as I was clarifying the card for you, it talked about mental energy. So somebody here is, has had to really take some time out. There has been a lot happening that has required you to almost retreat, have some balance, have some time away to really gather your thoughts, to really go deep and inquire what this truth means for you and your life and you moving forward. It's beyond just the revelation of the truth. What does the truth actually hold for you and what does it mean for moving forward? It says here, time to rest or take a vacation. Allow more time before making decision. Meditation may provide answers. You would not believe this. Like, I cannot make this stuff up. 10 of Earth and the Queen of Pentacles. So 10 of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles, both clarifying the truth card. So for some of you, this was to do with house, home, relationship for some of you. For others of you, this could be something to do with financial security. Financial security, stability, could be a job situation, because 10 of Earth is physical. It's all about, 10 of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles is about the physical realm. What do we have in this physical realm? And some truth has been revealed about maybe you were doing a profession or a career and you're no longer doing it. Something happened. Maybe you lost a job with the pandemic, or, you were let go, or during the pandemic you started, not just pandemic, but this is a very, very specific example, that circumstances were such that you were directed to another path. Maybe you started your own business at some point in time and now you no longer do your 9 to 5. You are purely 100% in your business. Or you are at this cusp of, should I continue doing my 9 to 5 or do I go full time in my business? You've built your business up to a specific point. Very specific, again, may not resonate with everybody. But now you're at this point in time that, okay, I want to go full time in my business. I no longer want to be doing juggling balls. You've had that time to think about it, reflect it, and that's the truth. For others of you, an old job, career, or profession no longer resonates. It feels like you put on your uniform, say you're going to work and you're a flight attendant. And now years later, try to put on that uniform of a flight attendant. Very random example, but this is just an example to let you get the point across. This uniform doesn't feel right, it doesn't fit right, it just doesn't feel like you anymore, you know. So this is a very specific message. Maybe there were ways of doing things, even in relationship. Maybe you had a connection, and when you first started going out with this person or met this person or had this relationship, you connected at a level and it was like, wow, fireworks and instant, you know, depth and all the things. But as time went on, you feel like more and more disconnected, not just within the relationship, but to yourself, because that's no longer your truth. So take whatever storyline resonates, but this is going very deep, way deeper than I would have thought. But I can see why Spirit wanted me to do this reading. But what I love is whatever this truth is going to bring you the stability, the security, the long term, you know, happiness with your family, because that's what 10 of to me 10 of Pentacles is house, home, joy, happiness, long-term financial security, stability. This is not something you've just built. It's there and it's going to be there for the long haul. And with the Queen of Pentacles energy, this is all about this nurturing, kind, giving, very stable, grounded energy. So whatever this truth has been is taking you to this place of stability and groundedness, not just within yourself, but also for your family in the long term. So this is really beautiful. The Queen of Earth says, make time for those around you, take a sensible approach, deal with challenges in a kind and understanding manner. And I feel like that's what this truth has allowed you to do. It's really got you to dig deep with the Four of Swords to get to this point. 10 of Pentacles, a happy family life, financial security, finding magic in the little things in life. And I really feel that. As I said, you've cut out the excess and now what you're happy with what you're left with, right? All right, let's go on to trust. What a deep reading. You know, I'm getting really hot and we are in winter in Melbourne, that in Australia, that's where I live. It's so interesting. Someone said to me, winter, in one of the videos, in one of the comments, winter, old video. I'm like, seriously, you may be where there is summer, but the rest of the world doesn't, you know, evolve around just the one season. That's why we have such, you know, it's so interesting to explore. Anyway, that was just an interesting comment. All right, let's clarify trust. It's comical in a way. Wow. Okay, this card wanted to pop out, and it's a major arcana. So trust has been clarified by the Hermit. I mean, are we surprised? I don't think we are. So with the Hermit card, this is you trusting your intuition, because what does the Hermit do? The Hermit goes within. The Hermit inquires within with the lamp, and that lamp, that light is what takes you to the ultimate truth, right? So this, with the Four of Swords and the Hermit card, I mean, this is a major, if you're going through this right now, there is a strong message for somebody if you're navigating through this process right now. For some of you, or most of you actually, I feel like you are at this truth phase, you know. But if you are the early stages, Spirit is asking you to go. And what is really interesting is, as I said, you know, it's like that spiritual light coming out here. And we've got that same thing, you know, very different decks, but very similar again in terms of how they're appearing and the message that they're providing. So with the Hermit card, this is a strong message for somebody to really make that time. It's not a luxury. If you think that making time, taking time out away for yourself, it's, you know, you don't have time for that, you have to work. It's not really a luxury. What Spirit is saying is that's what you really need to do to trust yourself first and foremost, and the divine downloads that Spirit is trying to communicate with you. Because if you don't make that space, you are just on this treadmill of life, and life is just going on and it's happening. But what that means is that the downloads and messages Spirit is trying to give to you, Spirit can't convey the message because of the busyness of life, right? So this is a very strong message, and this is Virgo energy. So maybe somebody here has Virgo in their chart or dealt with a Virgo. We also have a lot of Earth energy, so could be a Taurus, Virgo or Capricorn, Virgo again. So Virgo is featuring quite strongly here. Now, this Hermit card says spend time in quiet meditation, spiritual teaching, self-discovery. I mean, now you've got two cards that talk about meditation. So somebody here really needs to make that time for yourself. You will be doing yourself a big favor, is what Spirit is saying. So take what resonates. Now, we're going to clarify the Faith card. I didn't read the message for trust. I'll quickly read anything else there is for trust before I move to Faith. So apologies for that. The stag, a symbol of healing, love, and fertility, is sacred to the fairies of Ireland and Scotland. Also revered in shamanic cultures as the healing totem, the stag instinctively knew which medical plants to eat in order to shake off the hunter's arrow. The image depicts an atmosphere of harmony and ease between the dainty fairy queen and her stag. He peacefully carries her through an enchanted jungle without navigation or the use of reins. The stag has earned the right of trust, and the affinity they share is built on a foundation of unspoken understanding. Wow, this is so powerful. This is so, so powerful. So I hope that me sharing that helped. Let's just flip over. It's quite a long read. It says, when we lose sight of our place within the bigger picture, broken trust can lead to blame and bitterness, restricting our capacity to live in the moment and fully give and receive with the whole heart. Sometimes hurtful experiences can be seen as blessings that come to test our strength and result in a desire to seek out deeper meanings in life. The presence of this card highlights your need to trust your judgment or that of another person or situation. Now may be a time to confront old patterns seeded by a lack of trust or a propensity to misplace trust in some way. There are no coincidences in karma, so if you struggle to see the justice in a situation, trust that you are only given what is necessary for your highest good. Look for valuable insights hidden amid disappointment or the rewards of wise decision. Both have equal power. Wow. I'm boiling as I'm reading this. Like, this is the intensity of the Aries energy, so Faith. I'm going to read the meaning for this before I clarify. So the card illustrates Indian poet and sage Rabindranath Tagore. Faith is the bird that feels the light and sings when the dawn is still dark. A small child wearing a traditional mourning veil stands in the foreground. She symbolically waits in the shadows for a dawn to break with the promise of a new tomorrow. The Livy borrows frame the silhouette of a solitary songbird as it cheerfully pronounces the coming of dawn. There are times when we too feel like we are in the shadows of unknowing, when our faith in the divine purpose has been shaken by suffering, sadness, and the fragility of our humanness. Yet it is often these wake-up calls that initiate new growth and willingness to seek out answers to the deeper meaning of life and mysteries of our own divinity. Whether we see it or not, the connecting force of divine love is fully operational every second of the day. Faith is the enduring ballast that connects us to the unseen, that gives our hearts with the eyes to see when our minds cannot. Many predicaments can cause to question our faith, leading to feelings of injustice and victimization. When life does not always reward our best endeavors, the presence of this card beacons you to remember the bigger picture of exercising faith in order to face adversity. Reflect on times you have previously lacked faith and profound precious gifts hidden within the obstacles. You may also notice how your faith was rewarded even though you could not see it at the time. So it's talking about hindsight. Wow. This faith card is so powerful. I'm so glad I read that for you, because this whole reading is talking about Aries. You have gone through a lot. We all as a collective, I'm an Aries if you didn't know, we've gone through so much, and it is all the things in our life that we've been through that has brought us to where we are at the moment. And it's through those lessons that we've been able to gain this wisdom and strengthen our faith and our trust and our ability to continue on our spiritual path, to be true on our path, to stay true to who we are. And this is essentially what this reading is all about. It's about your truth, nobody else's truth. It's about your truth and trusting and having faith in your truth. Oh my goodness. Wow. So that's what this reading is all about. It's about having that you are you for a reason. Spirit made you the way Spirit made you for a reason. You have a deeper calling and a message. And even though you've been through so much, your unwavering faith and trust in yourself is what's going to take you forward in life. If I can sum up, that's probably wow. I mean, I can't make any of this up. Look what came out with the faith card. And this is why I love, and it was interesting. I was called to use this deck. I don't normally use this deck because I've used it so much. It's falling apart, literally. So this is the Tower card. So the Tower has appeared to clarify the faith card. And what were we just saying? That it is through adversity and obstacles that you have seen the grace of the lessons and blessings through hindsight. And that's what Spirit, if you are going through a Tower moment right now, I feel like a lot of the collective, again, this is a collective reading, not a personal reading. So take what resonates, leave the rest. We know the drill, right? So if you are recently going through a Tower moment, Spirit is saying trust and have faith in the process. It's a decluttering and letting go and shedding of what doesn't serve you and your truth, and to trust that process. And for those that have had this and you're going through a healing, nurturing, nourishing of self, Spirit is saying that keep trusting and having faith in the process, because that's what's going to take you on the other side of the Tower. Because let's face it, that this is all about the Fool's journey, you know. So because after the Tower, what do we have? We have the Star. And in the last couple of weeks readings, the Star card has featured a lot. So that's talking about the collective healing. This is our time. So that's what this Tower is saying to me, that this Tower moment needed to occur so that you could restore faith and trust in yourself and in your truth. That's what it's saying to me. So here it's saying a significant life event, a powerful revelation that leads to change. Time to spread your wings. As I was reading this, the word Spirit kept saying to me, freedom. So what this whole reading is talking about, the ultimate truth has set you free. You are now free. You feel this sense of liberation because all these layers that were weighing you down have finally been shed. And what's remaining is your truth in its purity, in its innocence, in its wholeness, and its beingness. Wowza. This is some powerhouse reading. I'm literally, I have like the depth of this reading. I'm so hot. My face is so hot. I cannot tell you, but this reading is telling me that this is why Spirit, this message, somebody needed to hear this message. This is a very deep and profound message about what is happening or has happened in your life, why things are unfolding. The reason why everything is happening is to get you back to your happy life. Happy, joyful, stable, safe, secure life. The reason why I say safe is particularly if it's really in relation to finances, if you're feeling unsafe, how you're paying your bills, how you're going to provide for your family, particularly if you're a breadwinner, that can result in feeling unsafe, feeling insecure. But knowing and trusting in your truth and having faith is what's going to bring even the material, physical, and financial rewards, if this is something financial. Same thing in relationship with another person is tangible. To get that tangible love and exchange and happiness, you need to shed through. Maybe you had a messy breakup, maybe you had to go through something that shook the foundation. Maybe you were living with this person, maybe you had a house together, maybe you have children together, and all that with the Tower, because Tower is huge. It's not just impacting you, it's impacting other people that are close to you, aka your family, your children, your loved ones. So Aries, this is huge, this is big, this is a very big, deep reading. Tell me in comments what is going on, what resonated, what, like, if you had to pick one Truth, trust, faith. Is there one area you need to do more work or healing in? Or is there one area that you feel more comfortable with? Or is this now a happy place for you where you may have already reached your 10 of Pentacles and a Queen of Pentacles? Tell me in comments. Tell me in comments. This is such a deep reading. I am sending you all the love. Please do tap that like button, and as you do, think of one of the words, truth, trust, faith, affirm it, put it out to the universe. Comment below with your likes, subscribes, comments, love is how I know to do these readings for you daily. So I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. If you'd like to book a private reading, donate to the channel, or follow me on social media, all the information is in the description box. I'm sending you all so much love, light, and abundant blessings. I will see you next time.